Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Parato. Welcome back to Moya Keo Tee Podcast with Mashao Sedibeng. I'd love to start by thanking our Lord God Almighty for making it possible for us to reach yet another episode. And I believe that by His grace and mercy, we are going to reach more and more episodes of being influential and impacting people's lives all over the world. This platform is here to motivate you, to inspire you, and to encourage you to do better in your life. Remember that Moya Keo Tee simply means oneness in spirit, unity. So on this platform, we are talking about societal matters and challenges that people face on a daily basis. As the founder and the host of this podcast, I am passionate about finding better solutions to challenges that we face on a daily basis. Hence, we are talking about societal matters and challenges that people face. I am passionate about seeing people being united and living in one spirit. To all our subscribers, thank you so much for being part of this beautiful family. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do the right thing. Just now, hit the subscription button and like this video. Share it to your loved ones. And most importantly, please comment below. I would love to know what you think about this show. What more can we talk about? Where can we improve? And what have you learned from this show? Please let us know in the comment section. Before I go any further, let me start by congratulating my brother, my friend, Fortune Pora. Last week, Thursday, he was graduating at Tshwane University of Technology for electrical engineering. What a great milestone. A whole keyboardist and a producer is also an academic. That is very inspiring to most of us, and I believe to the young ones who are looking up to you. They know that it's possible that you can be a musician and also an academic at the same time. You can push your talent, you can push your career, whatever that you love, and also be an academic. It's possible and it's doable. We had a very great celebration at Steak and Crumbs in Tafelkop. What a beautiful restaurant. The staff and the owner received us with so much love and care. Everybody was there. There was just a sense of unity. The spirit of oneness was there with us. We really had a great time. It makes us to look forward to more achievements and celebrations. So what are we talking about today? Today, we're going to be talking about the societal matters, the news that were trending in South Africa in the past week until today. A lot has been going on, and I believe that from whatever that was happening, we can be able to learn. You know, the greatest wisdom is learning from other people's mistakes. You don't really need to go through everything for you to learn. It's possible to learn from other people's experiences. You can also learn from other people's success by just looking on how they did whatever that they did. You can learn great lessons. So the first one that we'll be talking about is the sex tape that was being talked about from Monday this week on different social media platforms. People saw it. Nah, I didn't want to see it, my fellow brothers and sisters. Like, I didn't want to see it. But then I've read about it. And I believe from this topic, we can be able to reflect and learn and also see what is our impact in such things that are happening around the world. So for those who doesn't know about this sex tape, let me just give you a background just to make you aware of what happened. So there is this beautiful couple, is Themba Silahle, known as Grootman, and Gcinile. Both are social media influencers in South Africa. They had a very beautiful relationship that was known for a lavish lifestyle. Like they were going for luxurious vacations. They were known for this designer brand. They were known for expensive cars, expensive gifts. It was just a beautiful relationship that I believe a lot of people envied. Others, maybe they wish they were Gcinile or Grootman. But then things went south when they broke up. Apparently, the lady decided to move on, and Grootman did not take it nicely. A few weeks ago, he was demanding that Gcinile must return everything that he bought for her. This week on Monday morning, Gcinile was trending on all social media platforms for a leaked sex clip of which the guy is not, his face is not visible on the video, and the lady is the one that is visible. And people were making fun about it. Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, all over, like it was just a joke. But then others were concerned about this tragedy. I see it as a tragedy. It's not the first one in South Africa. We always face such challenges whereby videos of people naked, people having sex are leaked, and then people are joking about them all over the social media platforms. So today I want us to talk about this thing. It's a social ill, it's a societal matter, and we need to find solutions. So I'll start by sharing with you my views, what I think about this whole thing, and I'll also share with you what I think we can learn from this tragedy, and also what is our impact as a society when such things are happening. So from my views as a man, because I think a lot of times these things are leaked by male figures, it's unlikely. I've never seen a case whereby they say a female leaked sex tape or someone's nudes. It's rare. It does happen, but then it's very rare. So my views is that people must know that distribution of sexually explicit content, such as videos or images of someone else without their consent, is a criminal offense. It is called revenge porn. You can get in prison, you can get to imprisonment for up to 4 years, or you can be fined an amount of up to 300,000, or even both, depending on the merit of such case. So, my brothers and sisters, I know that you don't have 300,000 in your account. Even if you have it, you don't want to lose it. So why do you do this? You don't need to have a criminal record. Before we can talk about humanity, kindness, and warawara, please avoid putting yourself in danger. Sometimes you might be doing to spite your ex, but then you don't know, or you will put yourself in a very compromised situation that will haunt you for the rest of your life. Secondly, a lot of people take their lives after such things happen. There are cases whereby nudes were leaked and the victims fail to handle it and they take their lives. Do you want to be responsible for someone taking their lives? Others lose confidence for the rest of their lives. Others end up being depressed. And remember, most of the case is ladies. And our kids are raised by women. Imagine depressed women raising children. We're going to have a generation of depressed people because hurt people hurt people. That's why we are surprised you have some people who are serial killers, serial criminals, like rapists or whatever. Sometimes it's because of how they were raised. They were not raised properly with love and care. So it's very important that we take care of our women so that they're going to raise our children properly. And when they raise them in a proper way, it's benefiting our society to become a better place. Please avoid reacting from damage, because in most cases, people take those videos when things are nice and sweet, enjoying. Ne? Then after the breakup, when you are hurt, when you are damaged, you start doing these things. It's like you are reacting from anger. You are reacting from the damage inside you. And I want to let you know that every decision that you make when you are hurt, every decision that you make when you are angry, every decision that you make when you are damaged, it's a very bad decision. And you're going to regret afterward. So I'll advise you to heal. If you are hurt, avoid making decisions. Avoid moving on and just focus on your healing. It will really help you to make better decisions. You know, the best revenge that you can do, it's self-development. It's you being successful in your own way. It's you healing properly, doing self-introspection, and ensuring that if you are moving on, if you're going forward, you are not going to repeat the same mistakes that you did in the previous relationship. So what can we learn from this incident? What is it that we can learn? Most importantly, in the bedroom, leave cameras. Once you start engaging in sexual activities, avoid cameras, because you can say, I trust my partner, she trusts me, but then we're living in an era whereby people can just hack your phone. People can just steal your phone and be able to open it. So without the both of you acting, your sex tape can still be leaked. You know, I remember this other story of a friend of mine. I hope he doesn't kill me. But I won't mention his name. Like, he was dating someone's wife. And the husband is a policeman, and a policeman in the intelligence. So this one night, they got caught. He caught them at around early hours, 2 a.m. He recorded the entire conversation where he nearly died because that guy came with his crew. They surrounded the house. Actually, he knew they were there. And he knocked. He got inside. To make the story short, and just to give you what I want you to learn from this story, is that as he was busy interrogating them, he showed them the selfies that they were taking with their phones, and they didn't send those pictures to anyone. Fortunately, they were not making sex tapes, but he was able to access their movement, to access their chats, to access everything that they were doing. So when you make that sex video, you must be very, very careful, because it can get leaked without one of you taking it out. So that's something that we need to learn about these things. And another one, we cannot always be in good terms. There are people who change their minds. You know, even Judas Iscariot, that guy didn't know that one day he's going to sell out Jesus. He was reliable, he was loyal to Jesus until that time. When you take that video today, you don't know how your partner will be thinking after 6 months when you have broken up. Let's avoid cameras. Sex is a beautiful thing. It was created by God. Let's respect it and honor it. The other thing that we need to learn from such incidents is that before you get deeply in a relationship, it's very important that you get to know your partner. You get to know the person that you are involving yourself in a relationship with. Because some people will hide cameras just to take these videos. So take your time to know the person that you are entering a relationship with, so that you don't end up in a compromised situation. There are a lot of things that can happen apart from sex tapes, whereby a partner can put you in after you have broken up in that relationship. Because you see, this guy was now demanding that the lady should bring back all the things that he bought for her. Like, such behaviors, very dangerous one. So if you take time to study someone, to learn someone, you'll be able to identify an abuser, a narcissistic. You'll be able to identify a dangerous person based on how they treat other people, based on their patience to wait for you until you are ready to get in that relationship. So I hope you use this information to learn, so that you don't fall into the same trap. Now, this week, this video of Grootman and Gcinile was trending. You might find that after 3 months or 2 weeks, we have another sex tape trending. Why can't people learn? Why? We need to learn from other people's mistakes. It's not always that we have to all go through the same journey. No, guys, let's learn. Let's learn. Some things can be avoided. So what is our impact as a society? What can we do? Actually, our impact is going to be whether to help or to cause more damage. But the first impact that we can have on these issues like this one is for us as a society to be united. That's why I always preach about oneness in spirit. I know that if we are united for good things as a society, we're going to overcome a lot of societal matters. Because one thing that shows the lack of unity is people joking about this thing. Like females joking about another female's private part, making jokes about it as if they don't have the same. No, we need to be able to unite for the better. Women need to unite as women and protect each other. I love what this organization named Women for Change is doing. They are trying to give this lady support that she needs at the moment. Because most of the time, people will wait for you to commit suicide and they be like, why didn't he tell us? Why didn't she tell us what she was going through? We could have been there for her. We have failed her. That's what people always do after someone has died. So what Women for Change are doing, they're actually stepping in as ladies to help their fellow lady. As men also, we need to unite. We need to have organizations for men. If our brother has committed something like this, we call him out. We give him the support that he needs. Because remember, if he is the one who really did this, because allegedly he's the one who did it, and he says his phone was hacked. But then as men, we need to give him moral support because he acted out of damage. We also need him in our society to raise young boys to become better boys. Even the ladies from your side, you can look on how this lady missed it. Because every time when something goes south, both parties have contributed. So, ladies calling out fellow ladies, men calling out fellow men, and as men and women of this nation, we need to be united. We need to support each other. We need to have a very powerful, united nation. It's possible. With unity, we can overcome a lot of challenges that people face in our country and around the world. There's no need for us to be fighting. There is no need for us to be pointing fingers at each other. It's better that we unite, then we find solutions. People who are doing this, most of them, they are acting from damage. Hurt people. People need to heal, and the law must take its course. If this guy is the one who leaked the videos, he must face the might of the law. Everyone is equal in South Africa. This is all I have to say about this matter. As a society, let's raise a better generation. The people who are coming, they depend on us. Let's show them a better way. So another point that has been making rounds on social media last week, actually, it was trending, the National Health Insurance, the NHI bill. What is the National Health Insurance? I got this from Google. NHI scheme advocates the creation of a state fund to cover the medical costs of all South Africans, most of whom are not currently covered. It goes further to bear people from taking out private health insurance for treatment paid by the fund. A lot of people are not happy with this bill being signed by Cyril Ramaphosa, the president of South Africa. I think, in my understanding from watching videos on YouTube, TikTok, and just reading on the internet, the government wants to give everybody equal health care. They want the public hospital and the private hospitals to merge, to become one thing. We are no longer going to be paying for our medical aids. Parents will be paying through taxes or through VAT. But then we're going to pay. The people who are working, they're going to pay a certain amount. And that will cover all South Africans, the poor and the rich. I'll just share my views on this one. I think the reason why many people are afraid of this bill is because we have seen how corrupt our politicians can be where they've looted money for PPEs during COVID-19. A lot of things happened. And then when we look at the state of public healthcare facilities, it's really bad. And some of this badness, it's not because of the lack of money, and the money comes out to take care of the hospitals, but then it's not used for what it's supposed to do. Like, for example, from my experience, from what I've seen at public hospitals, cleanliness, it's so dirty. You can go to some maternity wards. It's shocking. You'll be afraid to pregnate someone's child and let them go to that hospital, honestly. The environment is really bad. And I don't think it's the lack of money, because both the public and the private have cleaners. But it shows that the cleaners at the public facilities are not doing their work. Another point is that the treatment, how most, it's not all of them obviously, but most of the nurses at public facilities are very rude. And the treatment is so bad. So these are not the things that need money. If our government can uplift the public hospitals to be at their full potential with the funds they have, when we get to the public hospital, we find it very clean. We are treated with serious care, like the same that people get at private hospitals. Then we will trust our government. If we see the level of corruption going down, then people will have faith in our government. Because with how things are happening now, people are not happy, and the medical aid schemes are also not happy. Some doctors are threatening to leave South Africa. It's just a lot. So on these topics, that like the previous one and this one, please just comment. I want to know what you think and what you think can be done. So in my view, I just think like the government need to improve. We need to have faith in our government. Now, this takes me to my last topic for the day, the 2024 elections in South Africa. Somehow they're going to determine a lot of things in the future. One thing that breaks my heart about South Africa when coming to politics is that we have so many political parties, and it makes us to be more divided. And remember that divided we fall and united we stand. Countries like USA, they have, like, nationally, there is only two political parties that are recognized. It's the Republicans and the Democrats. It's better than having more than 10 political parties in one country. And now I think before we're going to remove the ruling party, we're going to have coalition. It's just a very bad situation. People who are living in the metros here in Gauteng, whereby we are led by coalition governments, we can see that this thing is really bad, because this month you have a mayor and his cabinet, the MMCs. They plan everything that they want to do to improve the city and wara. In 3 months, because it's different political parties, and then to put you there at the top, there was agreements. Now you're no longer fulfilling those agreements. They decide to remove you. Motion of no confidence. They remove the mayor and all his cabinet. You take maybe 5 days without a mayor in the city, just acting mayor, and we get another mayor. He removed the entire cabinet. Comes with a new cabinet. They start from scratch. They're not going to proceed with what the previous administration was doing. That's the sad part about coalition. And looking at the state of our politics now, we have a lot of political parties. Some of them, if not most of them, are from one party. When we fight, I start my own. So our votes as a nation are going to be scattered, and then we're going to end up having a new president every 3 months. A new president, new ministers. No one is going to be accountable. I feel like if it was possible, people in South Africa, we can just unite and choose one political party that we believe in, of which I feel like it's something that is not easily possible. But if we can just unite to one direction and give someone a chance, when they fail, we unite to another direction, give someone a chance. That's why I feel like if we had two political parties, it was going to be bad, because we will know that it's either A or B. Now it's a lot of people. And the sad part about politicians, we only have very few politicians who are passionate about helping people, who are passionate about building a great nation for all. A lot of people are there to benefit themselves and their loved ones, which is a very sad part. So we need people in politics, people who are passionate about seeing poverty ending, people who really need to get rid of crime. If our leaders can be passionate about making South Africa a better place, we are definitely going to have a better place. So, in closing, to everyone who believes in God, please let's pray for South Africa. Let's pray for our elections. Even those people who believe in African ways, in other religions, let's unite. Do what you do to pray for South Africa in your own way. We will definitely have a better place, because we are moving in a very, very dangerous direction at this point. So I believe that prayers can help us as a nation. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please don't forget to subscribe on this YouTube channel. Don't forget to comment. I want to know, what do you think about everything that I've been talking about? Just choose one and comment below, and keep on supporting this platform. Share this video to others and keep on supporting. You can reach me through all my social media platforms. I am Mashao Sedibeng. And remember, Moya Keo Tee Podcast is on YouTube every Wednesday, 21 p.m., 9 o'clock in the evening. And we will soon be on other podcasting platforms. So until we meet again, may God bless you. Thank you.